Hello friends, welcome again. I am Dr. N.S. Naik from the Department of Structural Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. So in the last video, we have discussed how to draw column and foundation along with this PCC. Now in this video, we will discuss how to place reinforcement in column. We have already finished the topic placing of reinforcement in foundation block. So now in this video, we will discuss how to place reinforcement in column. Now reinforcement is in column, it can be placed in two stages. First we have to place the reinforcement in the upper portion of the column from plinth to slab and then from plinth to the foundation. Now let us discuss the detailed procedure of placing reinforcement in column. In column consists of two types of reinforcement, the vertical bars and the links. So in the beginning we have to, if suppose we select the slab level in structural plan, okay, so here the column is visible to us. Now the link, first we will provide the links and then we will place the vertical bars. Now if you click this button rebar, so message will appear, so we have to load the family. Now to load the family, here you will find this option Revit family. First click this Revit family, then just scroll down. Here structural rebar shapes, this folder is available. Open that folder and select all the shape. So press Ctrl A and simply press this open. All the shapes will be loaded in the browser. So it is now loading all the shapes. It will take some time. For each and every new project, you have to repeat the procedure. But if you are working in the same file, you need not have to load all these rebar shapes. If you press the rebar button here, the shapes will appear in the right side of your screen. So now it is loading the shape. Once the shape is loaded, we will try to place the link. Okay, now the shapes are not visible as discussed earlier. Here this is rebar shape 00. You have to press this launch button, so it will launch the shape. Now I will select one link shape which is to be placed in this column. So I will select T1 and I will try to place it. So here sometimes it takes the uh, position of the link like this. Now this link is not placed properly, so we have to select different options for placement. So here if you go to placement button, it will show different positions. Then again second placement, here it will show current work plane, near work reference, far cover reference. So first we have to place the cover for this column. So here the cover option is available with us. You press this button and now this is cover setting. Press this edit cover setting. By default you will find a cover of 25 mm. So for practice purpose we will select this cover. Okay, press OK and select the column, and now the cover is applied to the column. And now we will again come to the rebar shape. Okay, now rebar shapes already we have loaded. We will select the rebar shape T1. So it is not placing the link properly, so we will go to placement, perpendicular to cover, parallel to work plane. Different options are there. Let us select parallel to work plane. Yes, now it is selecting the link. Place the link, and after placing the link, just press escape button twice. So the now the link is placed. Now we will check whether the link is placed properly or not. So it can be checked through elevation. We will go to elevation. Now the link is not visible. Link is not visible. Let us change the transparency of the column. So just right click, override the graphics view by element, and now we will increase the transparency. Yes, now I can clearly see the link. So this is the link placed. Now just select that link. So here all these commands will become active. If I click here outside the column, the commands will disappear. So select the link, come to the rebar set. Here layout, you can select maximum spacing, and now the links are placed. But in case of a column, the spacing of these links is not uniform. For some length from the top of the column, the spacing is reduced. Similarly, above the plinth for some distance, the spacing is less, and in between these two zones, the spacing increases. For that, we have to divide the column into three segments. For that, you can come to the annotate tab. Okay, you can use detail line command, and now you can divide the column into three segments. So we will consider from top of the column to 600 mm, we will consider first zone. So simply draw lines like this, press escape for first time, then come to the plinth level, move in upward direction for 600 mm, first click and then the second click, then press the escape command twice. So now the column is divided into three zones, from the top to 600 mm, above the plinth 600 mm. Now in this zone, in these zones, the spacing will be less. Remember, all the details will be provided by your designer, and accordingly you have to draw the drawing. Now select the link like this and simply drag it for the first 600 mm. Okay, now check the spacing. So here we will maintain spacing of 100 mm. So we will go to rebar set, and here I will type 100 mm, 100 mm, enter. So this is the spacing for first 600 mm segment of the column. Now same spacing we will provide for bottom portion. So I will select these links. Okay, I will go to copy command. Don't select this command, select this copy command. Okay, and simply select one corner of the box and place it like this. Press escape button twice, and now the stirrups are provided in the bottom portion. Now for the top portion and the bottom portion, we have selected the spacing 100 mm center to center. Remember, these details will be provided by your designer. Now let us edit the stirrups. Select the stirrups. Here in the property browser, rebar bar, structural rebar, it will appear. Edit the type of the stirrups. Now we will select the stirrups. Here the diameter of stirrups is 50 mm. Now we have to change it. Make it duplicate, like I will select 8 mm, 8 mm link. Okay, this is duplicate property I am creating now. Now bar diameter, I will simply type 8 mm, apply, OK. So now my link is having diameter of 8 mm. Similarly here at the bottom, I will change the diameter, select 8 mm. Okay, again I will explain you. Select the links, edit type. Now here again we can edit it. It is deformed. So we will convert it into plain bars. Apply, OK. Now we are having plain links of 8 mm diameter. Here also we will change it 8 mm. Right. So links are placed for the top segment of the column and the bottom segment of the column just above the plinth level. This is our plinth level. Right. Now we will place the link in between these two sections. For that, again select the either topmost links or the bottommost. You can select anyone. Go to copy command, select the corner and simply place it like this in between the two sections. Now we have to place the links for the middle portion. So here I will increase the spacing. Select the link and here go to rebar set and here we can change the spacing. So here I will change the spacing. I will adopt 150 mm center to center. Okay. So now the spacing is increased and simply drag it like this and thus the links are placed. Now we will place vertical bars in this column. For that we have to select the slab level in structural plan. So this is the slab level selected in the structural plan. Cover we have already selected. Cover we have already selected. Now we will place the reinforcement. For that again go to structure tab, go to rebar. Again the rebar shapes will be loaded in the browser or in the workplace. Select the bar. I will select shape of the bar. We need straight bars. Okay. Select the bar and try to place it. So it is not taking the proper orientation. For that again we have to go to placement. Now in placement different positions are shown. Parallel to work plane, parallel to cover, perpendicular to cover. Perpendicular to cover. If you select perpendicular to cover, see it is placing the bars. Okay. So this is perpendicular to cover. Place one bar. Okay. Then we'll place the second bar here, the third bar here and the fourth bar. But we don't have an idea about its diameter. Let us check what is the diameter of these bars. Select the bar in the property browser, go through the edit type button. Now this bar is having diameter of 50 inch. I need 12 mm bar diameter. Let us duplicate it. Here I will type 12 mm. Okay. And now I will change the bar diameter 12 mm. Apply. Okay. So now this bar is having diameter of 12 mm. See 12 mm. But the second bar is not having the same diameter. Select that bar. Go to drop down and select 12 mm bar. Similarly for this select 12 mm bar. Remember you can edit the properties in the beginning before placing the bar. Here I am changing the bars after placing them in position. So 4 bars are placed and now we can check whether the bars are properly placed or not through the elevation. Okay. So these are the bars placed in the column. Now in the next step we have to place the bars below the plinth level, below the plinth level. Okay. Here you can go to detail level and if you select fine you can see the thickness of the bars. You can see the thickness of the bars in 3D also. You can observe them. For that go to 3D, select the column, right click, override graphics in view by element, change the transparency, apply. OK. So here this is the view of the column. Again to see the bar thickness, here select fine. So this is the clear view of the column reinforcement, vertical bars as well as the links. The spacing of the links in the top portion is less than the spacing provided in the middle portion. Now in the next video we will discuss how to place reinforcement in the bottom portion of the column. Thank you.